Investigations Bureau. Today I want to give you an update on the case involving 76-year-old Mr. Paull Patterson, who was reported missing on November 6 from Colonial Gardens, which is a memory case assisted living facility in North Austin. Before I give a timeline of events, I want to provide a little more information about this case. Mr. Patterson was reported to be very physically capable and could walk up to 2 miles at a time. We did not have a direction of travel, and lost persons behavior tells us most lost persons, like Mr. Patterson, will be located within half a mile of where they were last seen. A person we believe to be Mr. Patterson was ultimately located today just outside of this radius, but within the search area which we previously conducted. On November 6, Mr. Paull Patterson, a resident at a memory care facility, left on foot after following a staff member out the door. APD was not contacted until 7 hours after Mr. Patterson exited the facility. The facility stated they conducted an exterior search for him as per their protocol, and then they contacted 911, where patrol went out there and they conducted a search as well. After a time, patrol could not locate Mr. Patterson, so they contacted APD's on-call missing persons detective. A BOLA was also sent out, and Mr. Patterson was entered into TCIC-NCIC, which is a local and state database. On November 7th, Mr. Patterson was submitted to the Silver Alert program, and a media release was sent out. In the early morning hours, detectives with missing persons were in the area searching the Greenbelt area near the facility. They conducted a video canvass as well as showing Mr. Patterson's photo to area residents. On November 8th, detectives from our missing persons unit were again on foot looking for Mr. Patterson. On November 9th, detectives again searched on foot for Mr. Patterson and began the planning of a large-scale search operation with Travis County Search and Rescue. On November 10th, a large-scale search operation was conducted involving multiple ground searchers and canine searchers. From the time of November 11th to the 14th, missing persons detectives followed up on numerous sightings, including sightings in Round Rock, in South Austin, and area hospitals. Again, with no luck. On November 15th, detectives received information that Mr. Patterson was on his way to New Mexico. At that time, APD expanded the Silver Alert to include New Mexico. Today, November 16th, detectives were again in the area of the facility looking for Mr. Patterson when a citizen called 911 stating he discovered a body. The citizen had been searching the area for multiple days in an attempt to locate Mr. Patterson. The location where the body was found was within feet of the areas previously searched by Search and Rescue and our detectives and Mr. Patterson's family. This indicates it was possible that Mr. Patterson was mobile at the time of the earlier searches that I just mentioned. The investigation is still ongoing, and an autopsy is pending by the Travis County Medical Examiner's Office. We're also waiting on positive ID to be made by the Medical Examiner's Office, and we're hoping that comes either today or tomorrow. During this time, APD's Missing Persons Unit followed investigative best practices, including partnering with nonprofit organizations, other law enforcement agencies, the DPS Fusion Center, and the FBI for offline searches. In addition, our patrol officers spent time in the area searching for Mr. Patterson over the course of the several days he was missing. As you can see, the investigation into Mr. Patterson's whereabouts was extensive and resource heavy, but we want to ensure all of you that we will work tirelessly to find your loved ones when called upon. And I'll take questions now.
I actually spoke with the daughter last week, Laurel, and she, had said that according to some video footage from Colonial Gardens, seems as though he may have left out about 4, and you all weren't contacted till 11. Can you confirm that it was sort of a 6 to 7 hour period before you all were alerted?
So, as I stated earlier, it was about a 7-hour time period from the time that he went missing till the time we were contacted, yes.
Is that a cause for concern?
You know, I don't know what the care facility, what their protocol is, but obviously the quicker we're notified, the quicker we're able to respond and start our search.
Do you know about how long the body was out there?
We don't have that yet, but again, we're waiting on the medical examiners to let us know. They'll be able to tell us how long the body was out there, or at least how long he had passed.
And I know you already mentioned this, but just to confirm, so he was found within feet of previous searches, so you're saying that that could lead to that he was possibly mobile throughout this time?
Correct.
Moving?
Yeah, it's our belief that since we had searched that area, that him being found within feet of where we had already searched just confirms the fact that he was mobile and he had come back to the location he was familiar with.
Sir, can you elaborate on the time frame when someone goes missing and when it's reported? How important getting someone out there on a search is? How crucial that time span is?
Absolutely, especially with persons on foot, because the sooner we can get out there, the more resources, the officers we have in patrol cars, we've got helicopter units, we've got canine searchers. We can flood an area with people looking for the missing person, right? And then the sooner we're out there, the less of an opportunity the person has to escape. I don't want to say escape, but make his way away from that area, the immediate area.
I'm good. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.